Welcome to Streambox Spectra. Spectra is a software encoder with plugins for video editing programs like Avid Media Composer, Adobe Premiere Pro, and Blackmagic's DaVinci Resolve. Spectra can also receive input from Blackmagic hardware, NDI streams, and USB or built-in cameras. Streambox Spectra's near-lossless 444, 12-bit color, up to 16 channels of audio, and very low latency make it ideal for collaborative workflows with editors, colorists, directors, producers, and stakeholders. In addition, Spectra's low bitrate requirement make it ideal for the work-from-home setup. Streambox Spectra can deliver this high level of fidelity since it uses plugins to capture video and sound directly, unlike many apps that rely on screen capture. Spectra also offers Dolby Vision and Atmos workflows. So let's get started and review the Streambox Spectra workflow. Streambox Spectra resides on your local workstation or on a virtual machine, and streams to the Streambox cloud. Collaborators, locally or worldwide, can then receive this stream on Streambox media players and decoders. This is our one-to-many workflow. We will use DaVinci Resolve for this demonstration of the Spectra workflow. Our setup starts on the color page. Click the color page icon. From the color page, switch to the timeline field view. Then open the OpenFX menu and scroll until you locate the Spectra tool and drag it to the node field. Now, connect the new Spectra node to the timeline input and output. You will notice that Spectra is now connected and displaying the timeline image. Let's hop back to the edit page in Resolve, and start the playback. You can see that Spectra is receiving both the video and audio from DaVinci Resolve. We can now start streaming to the Streambox cloud, and will shortly view the stream as it arrives at this Streambox media player. Time to take a deeper dive into Spectra. We'll start with the presets page. Spectra comes with a set of presets that are good for most cases as described. These can be applied, removed, or optimized for your own uses by overriding them. You can also create your own presets with the Add New button. Now we'll look at the network page basics. Here is where we set the bitrate in kilobits per second, and one of the latency properties in seconds. This is where you set the target server. You can choose one of your own for point-to-point streaming, or a Streambox AWS server for multi-point streaming. You may notice that the server name is in green text. This indicates that the correct server was selected for the current session, which we'll cover shortly. If the text is red, then either you selected an incorrect server, notice the stream stopped, or you are streaming point-to-point to your own decoder. Let's go back and select the correct Streambox server. The stream returns. On the Transport tab you can fine-tune the transport properties to optimize stream quality and lowest latency. These properties can be set by the presets provided with Spectra, or ones you create yourself. The key settings on the Audio-Video tab are Color Profile, 422 by default, the color space, for SDR and HDR, the color depth, 10-bit by default, and up to 16 audio channels, stereo by default. Always remember to apply all changes. One-click sessions. One-click sessions connect Spectra to media players and other decoders, locally or anywhere there is internet. That is, everywhere. Let's take a look. Here on the Sessions tab of your account web page is where you access created sessions or create new ones. Each session has a name you provided, a live stream flag with the number of active connections, a key for the source encoder, a key for those to view the session, an expiration time, and buttons to access the edit page, the share page, the dashboard, and to delete the session. Let's click the Add Session button to create a new session. Give the session a descriptive name. Set the expiration time. Unlimited will make the session permanent until deleted. Once you save the new session, the Session Share dialog will open. Here you can copy the session keys, send an email with a one-click session link, or copy the session link to send out yourself. Let me show you how easy it is to connect Spectra to remote media players. Copy the session DRM and paste it in the metadata page of Spectra. Click Apply. Switch to the Info tab and start the stream. Now copy the session ID and paste it into the session ID field in Media Player. Click Go. That's it. Within seconds you are sharing your stream with anyone with a Streambox media player or decoder. The session dashboard is where you can monitor your session, see who's connected and the quality of each connection, fine-tune transport properties, and adjust color space on the fly. The latter is a valuable feature when comparing SDR and HDR video or when some of the remote viewers do not have devices suitable for HDR. Let's take a look. In this column the session input properties from the encoder are displayed. And here, we have the session output properties. Listed below are the players and decoders that are connected, and the quality of each connection. As mentioned before, you can adjust color space on the fly. We'll pick an HDR color space so the difference is obvious. See the change? And we'll change it back. Again, this is valuable when reviewing how HDR videos will appear on SDR monitors. In this demonstration we used Streambox Media Player, which can display the video stream on your desktop, laptop, tablet, or phone. In the same way, you can use Streambox Iris to output the stream to an external monitor via Blackmagic hardware over an HDMI or SDI connection. That's it. This was the entire workflow for high-quality, low-latency streaming from a Spectra encoder, via sessions, to media players and decoders. Anywhere, anytime.